If you're an aspiring or even a practicing data analyst, there's probably a few tools that you've focused on in your journey so far. Maybe you've used Excel, maybe you've used a little bit of SQL, but have you ever wondered if there are any other analytics tools out there that might be able to do the job even better? Or perhaps augment the tools that you're already using? Hi, I'm Brian Amrine with Value Driven Analytics, and in this video, we're going to talk about 12 of the most popular analytics platforms out there for use on things like data manipulation, interactive visualization, data science, and data presentation. If that sounds good to you, let's head over to our PowerPoint. Well, a lot of analysts are extremely passionate about the tools they use, and that's what we're going to talk about next. We're going to look at tools used for a few different aspects of being an analyst: data manipulation, interactive visualization, data science, and what you use to present your work. In terms of data manipulation, I mentioned earlier, Excel has been a staple for years for more manual data manipulation. There are also some point and click tools. Uh, Alteryx does come with a licensing cost, but it's a point and click tool. There is the ability to code within it as well. Knime is an open source, perhaps, or it's at least free alternative that's also point and click, similar to Alteryx in a lot of ways. SQL is an analytics staple. It is a coding language, but it is one of the simplest coding languages you can learn, and it's extremely useful for data manipulation, merging tables together, creating columns, filtering data, all in an automated way. That's one we're going to look at in deeper detail. SAS is probably one of the original advanced analytics platforms. It's been around for years. It does cost money for the license, versus there are some other advanced analytics open source solutions like R and like Python that we're going to really dive into as well. All of those can be used for data manipulation. SQL, SAS, R, Python are your coding options that I would generally recommend pursuing. And then Excel is your most manual of all of them from a data manipulation perspective. In terms of interactive visualization, these tools have become really popular over the last 10, 15 years. Power BI has become an extremely popular option, and we're going to do a deep dive on Power BI in a specific session. Tableau has been around for a long time. They've been a staple in the industry for a while. That's between Power BI and Tableau. Those are your two major platforms. But there's also platforms like Click or MicroStrategy. SAS has their Visual Studio, and all of these have at least a paid version that most companies would be using. Interactive visualization tool is typically not free. When it comes to data science, you can build your model in several platforms. These are just a few. Python has become a very popular choice, as well as R for statistical models. And SAS, again, has been around for a while. People have been building models in SAS for a long time. That does typically require a licensing fee, while Python and R are open source. And then even in Knime, Alteryx, and even Excel, there are options to build models. But I would highly recommend Python, R, and SAS for the flexibility they provide. When it comes time to present your work, the standard, as it is in many professions, is to build a PowerPoint presentation with your findings. However, it can be especially efficient and perhaps engaging to actually take your visualization in Power BI or Tableau and use that as your presentation and drill into trends live before your stakeholders. One side benefit of this is it also acts as a training session to show your stakeholders how they can dive into these trends as well. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider liking it formally. And if you'd like to see more analytics, data science, and leadership training videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Finally, if you have any questions on what we discussed today, please leave a comment and I'll try to respond to it as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.